Hello and welcome back to another episode of Factorio. Off camera, I think I finished setting these up.
Where are you?
I'm by the buffers we set up.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what I did. I can't remember. But what I'm noticing is that we need to upgrade some of the belts for the copper production, because I don't believe all of the furnaces are getting ore now that we put those beacons in. So we need to upgrade the copper ore line to red belts from yellow belts.
Okay.
So I think we'll start there, and then we'll have to see where else we're at. I don't have enough belt.
I'm coming by with some here. Some of these, a lot of pipes all over the place. It's kind of difficult to walk. Oh, hey, there's some red belt in this storage chest. Yoink! Not anymore. Robots probably stored it in there.
Probably.
Alright, so there is... Well, I see you doing stuff. Running around. It looks like... Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong thing. That actually does look like it's moving kind of slow.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's not, well, it's on yellow, but almost all of it's still on yellow belt, which wasn't a problem until we put down the beacons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the yellow belt definitely should have been able to handle it. But
Right, but the beacons are making the furnaces consume.
Yeah, consume more stuff.
Yeah.
I like the fact that I can replace belts without everything on the belt going in my into my inventory.
Yeah.
Alright. Got that replaced. I think... Why does it look like it sped up? There we go. There's one little part we missed. I think we're cruising quite along here with the red belt.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Yep.
Don't get hit by the train.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me that these little tracks in the ground mean death.
Alright, let's see. Are we
Like that one.
getting ore everywhere now? Looks like it. It looks like a much better output too. We may have to need to. Well, did you get hit by a train?
The light was red, so I thought I could cross. And then, of course, here comes a flippin' train. Oh, well.
All right.
The nice thing is that the robots will come in and refill me.
with certain things. It should be noted that we're not on the new update yet, because it looks like they haven't pushed the new update to
Steam yet.
Well, they haven't pushed it past the beta phase. Like if we were opted into betas, we could be on the new update, but we aren't. So
Okay.
So we are not on the point 13 update or whatever, which would actually make our systems here a little bit better because like the items will teleport to fill the gaps that aren't big enough to fit an item.
Mm-hmm.
Which would benefit both our iron and our copper belts. Walk down to the other end and see how things are moving along down there.
Talking about down on the east end.
Yeah, I just want to see how our copper consumption is.
All right. The important thing is I got the train death out of the way this recording session. It's like in Minecraft where I accidentally get sucked into a grinder or something.
Yeah, we are not sending enough copper down here at all.
Yeah, it's still I mean, it's not awful, but
It's pretty bad. Keep coming.
I mean, okay, all right, yep.
Look how few is getting through.
Yeah. You want to, what if we ran another belt?
Yeah, I mean, that's why we left the space.
Because if we split it off, because that's getting a very low percentage of the output the further it's down.
Right.
I mean, let's see here. How are the belts not full at any point in time? Yeah, it's...
Well, realistically, what we should do to make this work right, well, not make it work right, but to make it work in a more meaningful way is not just split off, but you should. I don't really know how to do it because of the train system, but we should have another. We should have another thing producing copper plates.
Mm-hmm.
And then we should have.
Yeah, we only have one line producing copper plates.
Yeah.
I mean, we really should just add on another one.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not really a problem because we're actually like.
Actually, want to know what we're running low on now? Is iron ore. We got like.
I think we're actually producing more copper than we're using because the buffers are kind of filling up, so.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think we're producing enough to support like two lines, like two belts down the bus, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
What's the problem with iron?
Iron ore we're kind of running low on when you get down to the.
Oh well, yeah. I mean that's just gonna be a thing, because we only have one offload and we have 3 trains. I'm sure the trains are probably actually backed up at this point and are just hauling stuff. Yeah, like the trains aren't even unloading right now. I'm trying to think how we could fix that.
We could loop. We could take this. We could take the coal here, loop it up one row. And then so these guys, the other half is filling on another belt, and then mix the 2 belts together.
Wait, what?
So like we move the coal to here, and then basically run kind of these guys would unload onto their own. The guys in the first half would unload onto their.
Oh,
Onto
that
their
wouldn't
upper belt.
actually make a difference though, because when it reaches the splitter, it would just back up because we're outputting max on the other side of where they combine. You know,
Not entirely.
just because of how the game mechanics work though.
Yeah.
But we're basically outputting a maxed full belt. So, I was thinking what we could do.
I mean, really, we could just have. We could just have another offload point right here.
Yeah, my concern. Well, I guess we could name it the same as this one that it's already at, so that they would go to either. My concern is that, we get to a point like this. What if this first train doesn't stop at the far one? What if it stops at this one, and then we're blocking the whole thing?
Just have it again. Just have it offload, like just have a bunch of grabbers right here grabbing onto another belt, basically.
Oh yeah, I mean we could do that.
And so if there's one train here, this guy is offloading, and you could basically buffer it. Just have these guys run into have these guys run into a chest, into a chest, into a.
The other thing we could do is see where we're at for blue belt.
And I think we were looking into that at the end of previously on Factorio. Speaking of previously,
we need to research Automation 3, which we can do, and then we can research Logistics 3.
Yep.
Which would get us blue belt, which with blue belt we would be able to, we would increase the rate at which this stuff offloads, essentially. It's part of the flaws in some of our designs here is that we should maybe have spread out our train stations more. But
yeah, we really don't have the space.
Well, I mean, we do. We would have just had to spread left and belt stuff further.
Yeah. I mean, we could have done like a whole on. I could have, replicated some crazy designs that I have from that I've done from like OpenTDD, where you've got like a 10 siding station filling a factory.
Well, I was thinking more like all three of these stops here, the copper, the coal, and the iron, could have just been all three stops for iron, and then replicate this down a little bit further and have 3 stops for copper, or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But instead of sending like iron to the same offload area. So yeah, I mean, I guess we could offload this stuff, like more offload, I guess.
Yeah, because these are all full.
Yeah, I mean, they're full because the belt's maxed out, essentially.
Yeah. Which means it's probably down by, things are getting full up down by the other place. Down by the...
Yeah, I mean, we're using more than... Well, we're using more than one full belt's worth of stuff, essentially.
We're using more than 26 units per second.
Yeah, I guess. So, I don't know. I don't know what we want to do.
Yeah, I mean, our iron production is just our iron production is at a standstill as a result of this. So, I mean,
our iron production is fine, and technically our copper
steel.
Yeah, well, this steel production is fine too, because the buffers are filling up, so it's not really like we're not using more steel than we're producing.
Okay.
Like the belt's not even moving. In fact, at the moment, I think we're using 0 steel. Copper, on the other hand, we're probably not producing enough copper. So, what do you think? Maybe we just do. Do we do another set of furnaces for copper?
Yeah,
I mean, the belts are backed up, the ore belts.
yeah,
So, I guess we
yeah.
could do another set of furnaces, like here, where this.
Mhm.
Yeah, there should be enough room in here, I would think.
Do we have any factories building furnaces?
Furnaces, I kind of doubt it.
Let's 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 do a request. Or did you do a request?
I didn't do a request. I don't think there's factories building furnaces. 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh yeah,
11,
you
12,
just got 10 in their
13.
inventory.
What?
We just got 10 furnaces in their inventory.
How?
How many do we want?
I don't actually
How many
know.
is it? Are we doing 14 down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
4,
7, 8, 9,
5,
10.
2,
I need
3,
another.
4, 5.
Let's use this stuff. Oh, not 210. Why can't I type today? Why, why can't I possess any decent number of motor functions? Alright, one space, right? Yeah, let me start this down here.
I guess technically we could put beacons down for this too, but
Yeah.
we'd probably outpace the ore then. But all right. So if we're gonna put beacons down, beacons are 3 across. Something like that. Do you wanna? Do you have beacons? I thought we
Do
had extra
I?
beacons, but maybe not. I have a chemical plant and a
If I
roboport.
did, I died with them.
Oh, yeah. I guess we need to make 3 beacons.
we need for the beacons? Are they
Good
under
question.
upgrades? Where are the beacons?
I think it's on. I don't actually.
Center production, basic beacon. Now let me grab.